Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is the video submission of assignment one for IT automation, infrastructure automation course. And as part of the first assignment, it is a Python script where we need to generate a quiz which verifies the user's answers and answers whether the generated number is leap year or not. Let's go through the script first, and then I will execute the script. Uh, as part of the script, this is the script you can see. In that, the first variable is name. It is a string variable where we ask the user to enter his or her name. And next, we print out the welcome message to welcome them to the leap year quiz. We capitalize the name using the capitalize method because if the user enters in small letters his or her name, it will get capitalized. That means the first letter of the name would be capital. Next is the variable n equal to input. That means where we get the number of questions to be asked in the quiz. And this is also entered by the user, wherein a number is entered. And then we print a message. Okay, here we go. Then we import the random library where which is used to generate a random number between the range. Then I have created a variable called T, that means total correct answers. So this is a counter for number of correct answers the user provides. The next slide comes for loop. Here in this for loop, the number of questions, that is the number entered here, the value that is present in n is typecasted into int, and then that is used as the counter for this for loop. And here what happens is for each loop, the question is asked. So if the user enters the number three questions would be asked in the quiz. And for loop makes sure that the number three is uh, is in the range, and three times this entire loop is running. So inside the for loop, what we are doing is first we are accepting a number from the random library using rand int uh, function. In that, we have provided the range 1900 to 2020. That means it will generate a random number from between 1900 to 2020, including 1900 and 2020. Once it is generated, that value is stored in the variable year, and it is a int variable. Then there is another variable called index where I am just incrementing x plus 1 because the loop starts with 0, but I want to start the index with 1. So that's the reason I have used this variable. And next variable is the ans, that is answer, the answer provided by the user. So I'm taking the input uh, where the answer provided by the user, that is it can be true or false, or in any form. That means a true, all the letters of the word can be small letters, capital letters, or uh, camel case, any case. It can be in any form. And what I'm doing is I'm accepting that answer and then making it into lower, that means lower case. In this if else condition, I am verifying whether the user has entered true or false and not some random string. If the user enters a random string, what happens is it will directly go to else loop and say it is an invalid answer. But if the user enters true or false in any form, and it is lowered, and if it is equal to true, and then if it is equal to false, then it comes inside the inside loop. This is the nested if loop. In this nested if loop, I am verifying whether the year, right, the random number which is generated is leap year or not. So here we are doing the modulus of 400, if the year modulus 400 is 0, that means if it is divisible by 400 without any remainder, and if it is divisible by 100 factorial, and this is OR condition, and we if the year is year modulus of 4 is divisible by 4 completely and without, and there is no remainder generated, then the value becomes, the value generated by random string becomes a leap year. So that is the condition which we are checking here. So once this condition is true, what happens is, then we verify whether the answer provided by the user is correct or not. So for that, I have used the if else condition. That is again second level of nested, where if the answer provided by user is true, and print then and if it is correct, then print the message correct answer correct, and then incrementing the variable, the t variable, which is the total number of correct answers. So that means this variable will be incremented for every correct answer provided by the user. Similarly, in the else case, in the else condition, I am again verifying whether the user has entered the false, then correct answer would be printed. Hope the video is audible. I had received a call and which disconnected my audio. Hope the video is recorded right now. I'm sorry for that interruption, but yeah. This is the else condition where incorrect answer is printed. So this is the logic where we have the internal one. Next, we have the final result that is getting printed. That is, you have completed the quiz. You have got the string, and here what we are doing is we are printing the total number of correct answers, which is typecasted into string, and then the total number of questions, that are asked in the quiz. That is again typecasted to string and n, and questions correctly. So this is the entire script. So now let me execute the script. I'm clicking on run Python file, and this will execute the script. So first it is asking for a name. Let me enter my name. Let me enter in small letters so that I can show you that the capitalized will work. So as you can see, once I entered a small letters, my name, it has automatically made it into capitalized form. Now it is asking for how many number of questions to be asked. So let me keep it as 4. So let me keep it as 5 questions. So 5 questions, and here we go. Uh, it has printed the message. Here we go, and then it is asking for the answer. So let me print the answer. If 1990 is true or leap year or not. Let me print true. So it was a wrong answer, so it gave incorrect. 48 again. Let me now enter a random string, which will say invalid answer. That means the answer is invalid because I have not entered true or false. For 1959, again, I'll keep false. So that is correct. So again, 1997, it is false. Let me enter all caps. That means then also it will accept the answer. So false, that means correct. 1944, let me insert true with capitalized true. So again, it's correct. So as you can see, it has calculated the number of correct answers, that is 3, and out of 5 questions, that means total number of. So 5 questions out of 3, I got out of 5, I got 3 questions correct. So that is the entire program. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.